This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Just let the youngins choose their own path in life.
I checked absolutely everything. Turns out, I was right on.
Read all about it.
Hey Mirak, how are you doing? Hi. So today, we're going to do, maybe, I will try to do like diary mode on Desta's account. It's not my account, it's Desta's account. Also we can discuss some news, because we have something. It's mostly about Varka. And yes, of course we can do that Stygian stuff, you know? Like to check the damage. And see how it goes, because... No, it's that's not my account. It's like that's Desta's account.
Extra! Read all about it. Everyone hold hands.
Also, yeah, I'm going to do like account review as well. So yeah, we'll check, because Desta pulled for Constellation 6. She's crazy at Constellation 6. I know that at Constellation 2, second one gives you up to 40% damage increase, which is crazy. Personal damage. But yeah, that's insane. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? So yeah, that's Asia's account because of that. So yeah, you can check because of that. It's usually for me on if I do Asia account reviews, it's that's high ping. US accounts actually it's okay. It's about 150. Europe is extremely close to me, so I'm okay with Europe. But yeah, when it comes to also what's that? Okay. And yeah, mostly we're here because of Stygian, but yeah, we can discuss the news, because we have news about Varka. And if you have question, by the way, about Zabai, no problem, because I know that Yoni wants to get Zabai, and you know what, actually Zabai is going to be extremely powerful. If you compare Flins, Zabai and Nefer, there will be difference between them, in my opinion. So it's going to be Flins a little bit less powerful, Nefer a little bit less more powerful, and Zabai is going to be kinda most of these three, you know, just a little bit, but yes, there will be some difference, you know. But keep that in mind that she needs that Itloa, unfortunately. So yeah, you need Itloa, you need Columbina, and you need Zabai. If you want to go for a weapon, it's up to you. We have defense weapons, swords. No, I want you. Oh. I want you to see my Columbina build, but you aren't on your account. That's alright. I mean, you can send what I wishes on weapon, banner, and got ineffa. That's alright. So I keep going and got Venus weapon career. I'm so happy I got both. Congrats. I mean, oh, you have ineffa as well. Congrats. Because ineffa's let's say like that. to be honest, Columbina's weapon matters a lot, because you know what's the difference between Columbina's weapon and Prototype Amber? Even though Prototype Amber in terms of energy gives you a little bit more, like when it's R5, it gives you 18 energy. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you energy immediately. It gives you every 2 seconds. So it means like you cannot get energy immediately. When it comes to her signature weapon, you can get it. You just need to keep her on field for a second or something like that. If you use like skill and burst, you don't need to do that. You get energy immediately. You know, you need to do that reaction and that's it. When it comes to Prototype Amber, yes, it's a little bit different, but again, it's still like, I would say like the best free-to-play one, you know, weapon. When it comes to hey Mishra, how are you doing? When it comes to Ineffa's weapon is crazy. Ineffa is actually extremely powerful. Let's see. Oh yeah, Desta has Constellation 2 and weapon. Yes, this weapon gives you up to 4 all nearby party members, deals like 40% more lunar charge. So yes, this, let's say like that. Now like that duo, which is Columbina and Nefer, is actually crazy as hell in general. And if you have that weapon, it's even more, because she like buffs your Columbina as well. That's crazy actually. Congrats with the weapon, by the way. Congrats, that's crazy weapon. Check this, the Primos. Hey Mish, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you very much, I'm good. Okay, so when it comes to characters, like yeah, we're going to get Stygian. Also, like yeah, we will check all of, look, like yes, let's say we will check the characters. Some of the characters at Constellation 6, some of them at Constellation 2. Columbina is 6, Chiori. But yeah, I will do it like let me check if... Oh yeah, Nefer with signature without Constellation. Actually, yes, it's alright. I mean, like it's going to be okay. We can, yeah. And yeah, let me check the Flins. No Constellation. What weapon? When it comes to build, it's alright. Actually, it's a good build. And 150 energy recharge. I did a mistake. I should have wished so much on Varisa weapon banner. Would have maybe gotten... let's say like that. You know, like Misha, to be honest, you know, like it's a huge difference. That's alright. I mean, you will be alright, because don't forget about this stuff. Don't forget about... like, yeah, you can get 400 primogems out of here. And also, like, where's that? It's a gift? No. Damn, bro, what? Yeah, this one. Don't forget about this one, because we should get all of the 1600 primogems until Columbina's banner over. So yeah, you can get these primogems. From January 30th, so it's going to be 30, 31, February 1st and 2nd. So you will get all of them, and we still have time until the banner over. So you will be alright. At least you will get like additional temples. When it comes to that, yes. I mean, you know why? Columbina Constellation 2 and Columbina Constellation 1, like the damage difference between these two constellations is huge. It's about 30%, something like that. Maybe more than 30%. This one is like kind of like pretty good quality of life. You know, like you see like energy, interruption, it's okay. Not a huge damage, but again, something. Hydro with like, yeah, not a huge, but this one gives you damage, you know, second one gives you damage. I still wish you best of luck. I mean, like, yeah, who knows, maybe you can get her, but what I would suggest you to do, in the future, go for that constellation. Just save some, you know, and go for constellation. That constellation is good. Hey, Desta, how are you doing? Hey, Lucas. How are you doing, Lucas? We will get Shop Reset, like, and Theater Reset in Columbina phase also. Oh yeah, that is true. We also get like Shop Reset and Theater, that is true, in 10 days. And the even more worse part was like I have completed everything except the photographer. That's alright. Like Misha, you will be alright. Actually, like let's say like that. 1600 primogems plus 5 fates. And on top of that, you can get theater. If you can clear that, it's 1k primogems. Also, don't forget about like events we will get. And we have couple codes. It's 40 primogems, something like that. Okay, so yeah. Let's go to the Stygian first and check how it's go. Oh yeah, let me check Columbina's build. Oh yeah, and by the way guys, you know what? I did couple tests, and you know that the best set for Columbina is Serenade set. It's not that new set which gives you damage. It's not this one. I don't know why is that, but this one is good on ineffa, if you have ineffa. But it's better to keep Columbina on this set. So just keep that in mind, because this set gives like, even though it reduces Columbina, I don't know about constellations though, because you know why. The point is, for constellation 0, Serenade is better. For constellation 6, I would say it's better to go for that DPS. Why? Because most of the constellation increase Columbina's damage as well by a lot, you know. So yeah, because of that, maybe that set would be better, because she's going to do like huge amount of damage, you know. But again, you need to test. For me, for Constellation 0 with her signature, Serenade is better. Well, like for overall team, like damages, DPS is better. I tested in that test. Unfortunately, this test sometimes it's actually, yeah, it depends on it ping dependent. And unfortunately, sometimes results a little bit like, yeah, kind of weird. Let's see if I get lucky for from like that photography event. It's usually for like for ordinary events. It's usually for 420 Mirac. Would you? Are you going to try? Yes, like Lucas. If you ask me about Arknight Enfield, yes, I already pre-downloaded it. Also, there's a web event where you can pull for a 5-star weapon. By the way, don't forget about that. Yeah, game will be live tomorrow at 11 by my time. Like yeah, my like zone, you know, my time. But I don't know exactly, to be honest. If I'm not mistaken, to be honest, I asked Dusty about that. Like yeah, when the game is going to be live. I can complete the photography event, so never even start a character quest because it's going to prevent you to get primogems. Oh, I don't know. Which premium teams you will try in this account? Like this one? Oh, I don't know. Let's check. You mean like in this test? I don't know. Like let's first check. Actually, like it makes not so huge difference because it's just crazy as hell. Like all of the characters. Let's. Maybe Nefer team. Jahoda is only level 70.
Leave it to me.
What about talents? Feel free to try every team you want, like what? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And like mostly, like yeah, I just wanna test. To be honest, yeah, it's a. And by the way, she's level 100. That's crazy. Nahida is 100. Chiori 95. So yeah, looks like it's like favorite characters. That's the favorite characters. Now I got it. So yeah, when you told me that, like yeah, my Nahida is not level 80 anymore. So yeah. Because since we're going to do Stygian, I want to do some test with. It would be nice to do some test with Nefer team, you know. When it comes to, I would say it's better to go Sucrose.
Allow me to lend you some moonlight.
Alright, so yeah. So yeah, something like that. It gives like for 8 seconds. Actually, it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's better to do something like that. Right? Charge attack, then switch. Can we do? No, we can't. Damn, bro. Circle minutes cancellation 6. That's. Oh, I will show you. No problem. I will show you like all of the characters. Like you just tell me the characters. By the way, guys, when you do the test, what I would suggest you to do, maybe like yeah, you can set the timer for 1 minute. So yeah, to get like at least you know reasonable, not DPS, because you know when it comes to DPS, it's a little bit yeah, it's vary, but the damage overall and like. Which characters like deal the most damage, you know, it's also like pretty like damage distribution between the characters. It's a Columbina, yeah. I forgot about the pink.
For the everlasting forest.
Just a second. Let me try it again.
Frost moon of old.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
It all adds up. Time to come clean. It all falls into place. Let's see what they're made of.
Actually, you know what? I heard about that like this test is extremely ping dependent. 3 million for real. Damn, that's crazy. A little what? A little moons behind Columbina resembling. Oh yeah, that's true. I think Nahida would be better instead of Sucrose. Actually, no, you know, let's say like that. I will do Nahida anyway, but Sucrose gives more damage. Oh, more elemental mastery. When you know, it still depends. You know why? It depends on how many enemies you have. But let's try Nahida, no problem. In case of by the way, you're right, Yoni. Desta's Nahida will be better because she that Nahida is Constellation 6. You're right, my bad. When it comes to Nahida Constellation 0, like Constellation 6 Sucrose is better than Nahida Constellation 0. But when it comes to Constellation 2 or higher, that it's better to use Nahida. Nahida gives depot. No, it's not about like it's not because of depot. You can set depot like it's depot on Lauma because actually you need to use depot on Lauma. Serenade, depot on Lauma, DPS set on Nefer, and VV set, you know, like in this case, that's why Sucrose is better, you know? Let me check the builds, by the way. Just a second. I don't know what you set on your, like, just a second. Let me just come. Unfortunately, even though you can change teams, you cannot change equipment. I mean, artifacts and like other stuff. Did you check Nefer build? No, I didn't. I think like that. No, it's not like here. Let me show you why. Is that in case of Nahida will give only so yeah, the team is going to be this one. Just a second.
I want to help.
Yeah, she has Constellation 4, but that doesn't matter because if we need only Constellation 2 and artifacts is VV set. Now let's check Nahida. Okay, now let's check Lauma. Oh, you have double serenade. Okay, I will keep that. I don't want to, like, usually it's like that. Like when you play like Steam with Sucrose, it's like that. Serenade, Deepwood, Vivi set, and DPS set. You know, with Nahida we will get. So yeah, like in any case, since Nahida is Constellation 2 and higher, it's like, yeah, it's better to. You see that Burning Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon reaction damage they receive, like, can score crit rate, and actually it's huge buff. I know, but Abyss isn't bad to test. Teams not gonna like Spile Abyss. No, Spile Abyss. I haven't even unlocked Milias yet. Oh, by the way, Yoni, I would suggest you to do that, because you know why? This dummy test stuff is actually pretty cool. Even though it might be not accurate when it comes from account to account, when you do on your account, your teams, actually it's pretty good. You know, it's pretty accurate and you can do it. Like, yeah, and by the way, you know what? That. So yeah, let me show you. Give Lauma. Can borrow deeper from Nahida? No, that's alright. I mean, like, I'm not going to change any artifacts, actually. It makes no sense in my opinion. I will just keep it. If, like, it will be difficult to do, then yes, I will change that. By the way, the guy.
So many places for us to
By the way, the
explore.
guy who like created this room, he actually do some changes. You can check like changelog. The last time I checked, it was version 1.03. Now it's 5. So yeah. The point is, like, he's fixing some problems, like some errors, etc. Some issues. So yeah. What? Oh yeah.
Converge.
For the everlasting forest.
Grow, grow, grow. Make yourselves at home.
Time to come clean. It all falls into place. No more lies.
She's this strong actually. Like, I'm super bad with like. And by the way, you also can use
Lush as the moonlight.
that
With one heart,
as well.
we pray.
A new moon rises. Share my knowledge.
Can't hide the truth.
I need to get used to, like, let me check the damage distribution. Damn, bro, that Columbina is crazy. Just like, yeah, 41% and like 55. That's insane. Nahida, 3%. Okay, let maybe. No Hydro? What? No Hydro? What do you mean by that? No, like Columbina is a Hydro character. Like no, he didn't. We still cannot add Elemental Mastery, Energy Recharge, and other stuff. So it's, yeah. Like, yeah, he needs. You know why is that? If I'm not mistaken, when it comes to like Elemental Mastery and Energy Recharge, it's. I don't know about Energy Recharge. But EM, yeah, there's some weird formulas. Maybe because of that, you know? It's possible. No Hydro. I mean, Columbina's skill was off as a Nefer rotation, so no Hydro. Oh, that's alright. I mean, yeah, that's okay. I mean, like, I just do testing. To be honest, like, for me, it's still a little bit. You know what the point is? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's check characters first, if you don't mind. After that, we'll do. What's the point is? You need, like, it's 25, it's 20, and Nahida is 25 as well, you know? So in my opinion, it's better maybe to change Lauma a little bit like, yeah, Nahida than Lauma. So it would be better. But also to check builds and change artifacts. About that, I don't think so, Mirak. If you ask me, you know why is that? Because changing artifacts in it's about like when you just like get into that Miliastra. That's a problem. So I don't think it will be possible to change artifacts because it's on Hoyo. If Hoyo will allow us to do that, then yes. I don't think he can do anything about that. I mean, changing artifacts within that stage, it's, in my opinion, it's impossible. But we'll see, Again, maybe they will do some changes next version. Okay, guys, will you try solo Abyss runs at any point of stream? I don't think so. Like solo Abyss, I don't think so, Mirak. Because this Spile Abyss is super easy, actually. Stygian is actually difficult, to be honest. This Stygian Onslaught is a little bit difficult. Because if you don't have any Nod-Krai characters, it might be a nightmare. Today I finished one with Fearless with my characters. Teams, well, yeah, maybe I will switch to my account at the end of the stream, we'll see. But yeah, you like if you want to clear diary mode, you definitely need Nefer. You need at least Nefer, you know. And I will check if Flins can clear that. Okay, let's check characters, guys. So yeah, what we have. Yeah, Destel literally has all of the characters, to be honest, not gonna lie. Alright, so yeah, let's check. Nah, Stygian is easy, to be honest. Okay. So yeah, Constellation 6, Columbina. And her damage is crazy, especially when you have ineffa. I didn't expect that ineffa Columbina duo is going to be so crazy, but it's really crazy. Like, you can add Columbina ineffa to literally any team, and your team is going to be insanely powerful. Like, at least 100k plus. Literally any team. I tried with Arlecchino, I tried with mavuika. Even mavuika deals more damage with ineffa. But yeah, it depends on your 4-star characters, because if you have Chivalrous and Iansan, actually overloaded teams with overload on mavuika can do pretty decent amount of damage. So yeah, Columbina was a signature. Artifact Serenade, as I mentioned, so yeah, it's better to use this artifact rather than that, like rather than this one, which is, what's the name? Moonlit. So yeah, Silver Crown. Yeah, it still depends on like, as I said, for Constellation 0 it's better to use like Serenade. For Constellation 6 this one might be useful, but keep that in mind. You need at least one character with Serenade on a team, because this set is like pretty good. It gives you elemental mastery and additional damage, you know, for all party members, which is actually pretty decent buff. Which is your favorite? Oh, okay. So yeah, we have, like, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, Constellation 2 Lauma, Nefer Constellation 0, but with signature, and actually she has pretty good build. Yeah, she has crazy build, and plus 36 out 30 out of set, plus 10% crit damage from Lauma. If you play with Lauma, Nahida. Nahida's EM is a little bit low, but that's alright. Most likely, yeah, DPS Nahida. The last one is crit damage. The last one is crit damage, that's fine. But yeah, for crit damage, it's okay. Chiori. If I'm not mistaken, Chiori is like one of the favorite Desta's character. But she's crazy. At Constellation 6, she's just insanely powerful. Unfortunately, not so many in-game content to check Chiori, you know, to test Chiori. Even though we can try to test Chiori. You know why? We actually can do Chiori, Columbina. Actually, good idea. You know why? First enemy is about lunar damage. It's not lunar bloom, if I'm not mistaken. It's lunar. So we can try to do maybe like some Chiori stuff. Then Chiori and Columbina. Nahida, oh, for real, I didn't know that. So Nahida first, then Chiori, then Columbina. Ah, okay, I got it now. So yeah, so your favorite is Nahida. Huh. I didn't know that. Her signature, of course, yeah, her signature. Chiori with a signature. This weapon is actually pretty good. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, yes, Constellation 6. By the way, she can be used because she has Constellation 2. And Constellation 2 gives you some additional Hydro, which is cool for Columbina. Keep that in mind that Columbina benefits from HP, like her Hydro damage. She can deal Hydro damage. Alright, Traveler. With the new outfit, of course, new outfit, yeah. No, Constellation 2, okay, nice. Oh, 124 energy recharge only. Ah, that's alright, okay. Citlali with a signature, Constellation 2, it's more than enough. It's more than enough, because let's say like that, Escoffier's weapon is pretty good, because it gives additional attack. Shenhe. Flins. Oh, with signature, yeah, that's true. Is Columbina Hydro application damage better than Furina's? Oh, no, it's, let's say like that. She buffs, like Columbina buffs lunar related damage. But when it comes to Hydro damage, she still deals something, you know? Let's say like that, skill damage, you see that? Another one, skill damage. So yeah, it's this damage scales on HP. I wouldn't say that, because since she can do a ton of different damages, I mean like she can do Lunar Charge, she can do Lunar Bloom and Lunar Crystallize. When you play with and she can activate the damage, she mostly buffs this lunar related damage, but she still can do Hydro. When it comes to your question, no, like Furina is better. Furina is still better when it comes to like Hydro damage. We have Ineffa. Ineffa is crazy, actually, not gonna lie, like no regret whatsoever, like, because if you remember, like Ineffa was released in 5.8, like a long time ago, before Natlan. And yeah, like even back then, this weapon was crazy as hell, you know? Now it's like insanely, like, why is that? Because now you can activate Ascendant Gleam. Where is the Constellation 1 with signature? No, it's Kagura, but that's alright. I mean, Lavorisa actually, it's also pretty good, but when you have Flins, I would say they're even, especially this Flins is with signature. Chlorine. Chlorine is a crazy carry with signature, that's insane. This signature is crazy. And also, if I'm not mistaken, she gets some additional crit rate out of her skill, it's about 20%. Furina, if I'm not, yeah, Furina is Constellation 6 with signature, and let's check the build I'm about. So yeah, it's alright, I mean like, yeah, she has infusion, because of that we can do couple, like, let's say couple normal attacks to get additional particle. New bullet, for real, I didn't know that, Desta, you got his outfit, that's crazy actually, nice, nice, he looks crazy with this outfit. I like the old one, to be honest, but yeah, new one looks pretty good. Can Furina work with Columbina? Miracle. Like, why you want to use Furina with Columbina? Nilo Constellation 2. Oh, by the way, let's check Nilo at Constellation 2. It's more than enough, actually. Let's check the build then. The build is crazy. Okay, alright. And his signature, of course. Oh, you can test it, by the way. When you get Columbina, you can test it. Durin. Oh, you got Durin Constellation 2 as well. You know what? Durin at Constellation 3 deals crazy amount of damage. And he's, even though maybe you don't use Durin so often, well, for me, for example, I don't use Durin so often, Oh, there's a couple, let's say like that, stages or or teams where you need that Durin. In some cases, Durin actually better than Bennett. You know why? Even though Bennett gives you buff, Durin gives so much of field damage, so it's crazy as hell. Especially when it comes to reaction. I can't get her sadly. You can, Mirak, definitely can. Constellation 6, Mavuika. Arlecchino. Yeah, signature as well. You tell me the characters to check, guys. It would be like way more easy to do, I would say. I'm curious about... Oh my god, Janssen Constellation 6, that's crazy. Chevreuse, Constellation 6 as well. 37, it's enough. She needs 40k. I still wouldn't suggest you to use Furina with Columbina. You can though, I don't know like why you want. You can actually, you get additional 25% HP. So yeah, if you're curious about that. Nice, nice. It's actually pretty good build, you know, Destin. Because you don't need so much crit rate, crit damage on him. You just need his off-field electro application. Yeah, it deals some damage. And it's on... yeah. Oh, by the way, if you don't mind, let me check your... Kaya. For real. That's crazy actually. Constellation 1 only. Let me check your... oh... just a second. So yeah, it's like Amber, Constellation 4 and Lisa. For real. Oh my god, that's... Is my official well built enough? Look, just a second, let me check that. Like by the way, like today I finished that fearless mode with official. As the team was official, Flins, Columbina and Sucrose. So I used Aino, I used Ineffa with Arlecchino for the second boss. Just let me find that one. Why official is now so good? Because of a Hex and Circle like buff, you know? No, it's alright. You don't need... let's say like that. You actually can completely ignore energy recharge. It would be nice to get some. If you don't have some, that's alright. In terms of a crit rate, crit damage, let's say like that. It's alright. If you can increase crit rate a little bit, would be nice. When it comes to set though, yeah, it's Golden Troop. It should be Golden Troop, yeah. It's Golden Troop. And by the way, looks like you have 5 Golden Troop, so you definitely can change one, right? Yeah, you can change one and get some more crit rate, you know? You can sacrifice a little bit crit damage, for example, like to switch this one. Again, it's up to you. I don't have much pull on standard one. Oh, you like, yeah, it's like on standard banner. Yeah, I was just curious, like how the characters, like Constellation 6 Ororon instead of C0 official. What? Oh, can ororon work instead of official? Constellation 6 ororon instead of... I mean, you can use ororon. You know what's the problem with ororon? Ororon is crazy with Natlan characters, unfortunately. By the way, you know, like this, there is a chest. Like, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. You haven't... oh, or maybe you grab it already. Oh yeah, most likely you grab it. My bad. So yeah, yeah, you got it. So yeah, why ororon? Ororon is better to use ororon with one of the Natlan characters. You still can use it. It's not bad, but you need to switch artifacts because with Flins that scroll set is not okay, you know. So just keep that in mind because, like as you know, like Nod-Krai characters doesn't give like cannot utilize the damage. I mean damage bonus. But you can. Well, official is better, so. Official is way better, especially if you use official with Sucrose. Why official is good? For example, in that team, Columbina, Flins, official, and Sucrose, It's because you use Sucrose, she is a Hexen Circle character, and you use Fischl, she's Hexen Circle as well, and you have 2 Nod-Krais. Because of that, it's actually a pretty powerful team, even at Constellation 0. Tenacity? Use Tenacity. I mean, like, oh, Tenacity? Why? Tenacity on Ororon? Why Tenacity? Tenacity on Ororon? Okay, you just use these characters. Alright. No, Tenacity on Ororon is not okay, because... Don't the little lighting count as a skill damage? Yes, it counts, but when he is off field, yes, that's true. Its little lighting activate only when you consume Night Soul points. You cannot do that without Natlan characters. That is true. It's like it counts as a damage. That is true, as attack. If I'm not mistaken, it's skill or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But you cannot activate that without, like, I will change the team's Desta, by the way, if you don't mind. So yeah, it's you cannot activate that without Night Soul point consumption. So yeah, what we're going to do. First team is going to be, so yeah, let me just completely clear that. Second one, first one is going to be with Columbina. So yeah, this one. Nahida, as Yoni says. Actually, it's true. Yeah, it's better to use Nahida if you have her Constellation 6, and I would say Columbina. Because Nefer is Constellation 0, and to be honest, not gonna lie, I cannot use Nefer at all. So yeah, I will try when he's off field. That's true, yeah. Feel free to... thank you very much. Oh, maybe I will switch to Noblesse. Yeah, oh, that's why Noblesse is better on, but it's also a little bit problem because his burst duration it's 9 seconds and cooldown is 16 seconds. So because of that, it's also a little bit like kinda, you know, not okay. But you still can use them. So okay, like this one. Last is going to be, I would say, let's go Skurk instead of Nuvolet, but we can try Boss. So yeah, since you have Constellation 6 Furina, I don't think we will get any problem. The only problem is your Escoffier because she has a little bit low energy recharge. So yeah. So it's something like that. But yeah, we need to change. Usually I run Flins with Aino and Sucrose and Ororon or Cookie for healing tenacity buff. Yeah, in that case, yes, you can do that. Okay, let's try first one. So yeah, like rotation is going to be like this. As I mentioned, it's better to do like something like that. It's skill burst, burst, and then since like she can heal. So yeah, I think we will be alright. When it comes this one, it's going to like, yeah, this proper rotation, and this one is as well. So yeah, like that. I'm actually like a little bit scaring about like Nefer. I just, by the way, just a second, let me check the talents. Oh my god, so triple crown, crazy. Yeah, that is true, and that's true as well. So yeah, like you no need to waste your mats if you don't use it. When it comes to ineffa, yes, maybe you can, even though, as I mentioned, I wouldn't say, like for me, like this one is level 9, you know why? Even though multiplier is crazy as hell, she literally does no damage with that burst. It's a problem. When it comes to Flins, though, yeah, it's same applies to his skill. For me, it's level 9. It's more than enough. No need to crown that. Don't you find Nefer gameplay weird? Miracle, like, yes, it's weird. So what, it's like, it's weird. Yes, a little bit, but you know, she's the best one for this boss. What can I say? But let's check it. Like, it's high ping, constellation 6, so yeah.
Wayne. Hey!
Receive my blessing. It all adds up.
A moonlit night for all. Committed to memory, the Temple of Wisdom. Yeah.
For the everlasting forest. Let's see what you're made of.
This might hurt a little.
You poor lost.
Just let me get used to that, actually.
By the frost moon of old.
Grow! Sharing my knowledge.
No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. It all adds up. It all falls into place.
Wait. New moons converge. Committed to memory.
No more lies. Let's see what you're made of.
And Dendro team where I can what? I still don't get how she functions. Like, but you don't have her, like, you don't need to do that. That's why I don't bother about, like, an Nefer at all. This team need healer. No, we had healer, like, Lauma is a healer. No, I forgot, like, about console, yeah. That's what? And Dendro team where I can fight with Nahida. What is that? I like it much better than Flins. Oh, you mean like Nefer? You know what's... I kind of like Nefer gameplay, very fast paced. You know what? Yeah, the problem is for me it's a little bit high ping, and I'm super bad with that charge attack because you need to, like, as you mentioned, like, yeah, it's a high pace gameplay. You know, I need to find that pace. So yeah, now I try to do that. It will take, like, yeah, a little bit time. So yeah, just like be patient a little bit, guys.
Surge.
Branch into song. It all adds up.
A new moon rises. This might hurt a little. Make yourselves at home. Yeah.
For the everlasting forest. No more lies. It all adds up. Seek within.
Wayne, a moonlit night for all. Grow. Sharing my knowledge.
With one heart, we pray. Lush as the moonlight. Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. No more lies. It all falls into place. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Surge. A new moon rises. This might hurt a little. The Temple of Wisdom.
Branch into song for the everlasting forest. Can't hide the truth.
Let's say like that. Actually, now I understand why, like, why Desta likes that gameplay. When you have lower ping, it's actually pretty satisfying. If you get used to the moves, actually it's cool, not gonna lie. I kind of wanted to get her, but like she steals Lauma and, like, let's say like that. You mean Nefer? Even though I don't have Nefer, And actually, as you mentioned, as you know, as you noticed, you need that Nefer for at least for the last two Stygians. I'm not quick. Let's say like that. In my opinion, Moalan is still more valuable than Nefer. Yeah, because Moalan is just crazy. She can play with literally she can be in the teams which I have Constellation 6, so I can easily use her. When it comes to Nefer, so yes, I have Lauma and Nefer, that is true. But yeah, as you mentioned, you need a healer. For example, if only you don't have a healer, you need to switch one of the weapons to Prototype Ember, at least one of them, you know. So yeah, it's a little bit downgrade for the damage. That's it. Do you want me to grab your this one or not? Because you have 5 already. Alright, so yeah, let's continue. Just a balance for, and let's do the second one. Second one should be alright actually, because it's and you know why? Because this ineffa is actually crazy as hell. So I think we will be alright.
You support authorized.
Absorption test. Animal test 60.
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. The night cometh.
Annihilation mode. Insulation chamber.
Go claw.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Night falls.
Cleanup sequence initiate.
Rash attack. Absorption test.
Be silent. Night falls. To dust.
Preparing for dust up.
Observe. Close your eyes. You fear the dark. Be silent. To dust. Looks like fun is near.
Rash attack. Stand clear. Enhanced animal marker.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust.
Ultimatum protocol. Insulation chamber.
You on this. Absorption test.
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
Okay, this actually was super. Kind of comparing Moalani and Nefer, kinda unfair. Oh yeah, I agree with you. Let's say like that. You know what's the point? It's not fair. I don't know. Let's say like that. If you say in terms of teams. By the way, do you want me to get this stuff? Because yeah, you have 5 of this, and yeah, it's already 150. Moalani premium team doesn't exist, and Nefer premium team way better. Yeah, okay, Desta is out. Alright, maybe yeah, she's off. And let's do this one, the last one. I want to do with Skirk teams though, but you know what? Let's give it a try. I mean, at least let me check the talents first. I like Skirk a lot, to be honest. She's crazy as hell. And let's check the build. My build is alright. Yeah, 60 is enough because yeah, we will get additional crit rate. Just a second, let me check. Oh, okay. Constellation 4, that's crazy. Wow, mid clear. Wow, mid clear. Oh yeah, it's easy actually. You know, let's say like that. Its only struggle was with this one because of Nefer. to be honest, it's the first time I use Nefer. You know, I used her in a like that test stages, you know, Hoyo gives us time to time, but not always because I don't like her so much. But again, like since you have Constellation 6 Columbina, she deals ton amount of damage. Just yeah, and also like if you do proper rotation, you see that. Why is that? Because of Lauma's burst. Like, and by the way, let me show you something. Your Lauma with Columbina deals ton amount of damage. You know? So yeah, it's kind of like...
Receive my blessing.
Yeah, that's a problem. He jumps, and by the way, you need to get used to that. I heard like 6.4 will Varka Flins. That's true, yeah, I heard that as well.
Surge. Grow.
Forest, protect us. No more lies. Time to come clean.
Green moon converge. Wane. This way through the river. Share my knowledge.
By the frost moon of old. It all adds up. Time to come clean. The mystery unravels.
A new moon rises. Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
For the everlasting forest. Lush as the moonlight. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
A moonlit night for all. This way through the river. Share my knowledge.
With one heart, we pray. Receive my blessing. No more lies. It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
Surge. Green moon converge.
Oh my god. That's crazy actually, when he gets that shield. If I'm not mistaken, I can do damage that
You poor lost land.
through
For
that
the
shield.
everlasting forest. No more lies.
Oh no, I can't. But again, the point is like, since you have Constellation 6, since you have Columbina on the team, you can use Lauma's skill, you know, hold. It actually gives you some damage. The shield up on the best time. Yeah, that's true. By the way, yeah, like, do you want me to like use this one? You're close, like not a close, like at 6 hours, but yeah, it's up to at least one of them. No, lately I like support more than DP. Like I like support more than the crab, I think. Okay. Let's check my luck. Yeah, my luck is like that, so yeah. And no, like instructor said, oh damn bro, that's crazy. Alright, let's do the last stage.
To the breather! Into the book!
That's a problem. Where'd you get?
Time to shine.
Show no mercy! Paradise!
Strike a pose.
Goose on the loose! A dash of frosting!
Yeah, I think like it's better to switch to Mora also.
Too weak.
I still don't know how to properly kill this one. Use to get the artifacts. Oh yeah, just a second. Let me switch the team. Let me go Newlet maybe. Ah, okay. Oh, by the way, actually it's not a bad idea. You know why? Because you have by the way, like someone asked you like for help. So yeah, maybe like and by the way, with this account you easily can do 180, Desta. Let me just switch. I will keep like the team is going to be like this. This one. New Wallet. I finished with New Wallet. Oh, my team was New Wallet, Furina, Xilonen and Kazuha. But in your team, I would say it's better to use Citlali. So yeah, something like that. Unfortunately, not enough energy, but now I will learn how to use Skirk. Oh, about Skirk. Oh yeah, by the way, I can't break that pyro shield using cryo. Oh yeah, like it's my bad. I switch. You know why is that? It's better to use not I will switch the team. Let me try with this one first, then I'll switch the team. Why? It's better to use like Skirk, Furina, Escoffier with energy, with enough energy. And Shinchu. You cannot break that shield only with Furina. You need double, because you know why? Even with one Hydro, it's a little bit tricky to clear that shield. But when you have like small crabs, it's even difficult, like even more difficult. The Skirk rotation is like just a little bit of Furina and like a little bit of a little bit of that and like a little bit and jump down. Okay. By the way, you're pulling for Varka. No, I'm not. Mirak knows everything about rotation, so yeah, if you have some questions, like, feel free. Damn, Mirak.
Shower me with praise!
Bring it!
Silence!
Let my name echo in song!
Letting brave names echo!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Let the world collide!
Bring it!
Unfortunately, no.
Get to work!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Silence.
What I know, if I'm not mistaken, you need to kill them at once.
Time to shine! Show no mercy!
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humbled.
Like on my account, I was struggling with this one a lot. How does C1 new world feels C1 feels bad. You know why? Because he's Constellation 2. Should we kill the small crab first or just focus on hitting? Like Desta, you won't believe me, but I don't know. If I'm not mistaken, not gonna lie. If I'm not mistaken, you need to kill. You need to kill them at the same time, because if you kill, like if you clear the shield first, right, you get the small amount of like that damage window. like a small damage window. If you kill the smallest one first, they appear again. So that's a problem. If I'm not mistaken, they help each other. So you need to kill them like together, all in one. So yeah, that's why you see, like, I use New Wallet. New Wallet is the best one. Now let's try Skirk. But Skirk's team is going to be like this. Unfortunately, you don't have enough energy on Escoffier, which is actually, yeah, you need at least 160, 170. And let's use Shinchu. Oh my god. Shinchu, oh my god. Alright, at least we have something. What about energy? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, for real, you won't believe me. As I have read, I think you need to kill the small one first. Like, let's say like that. We can't do that. If you kill small one first, they appear again. You know, that's a problem. That's a problem. They appear again with a shield. If you kill first big one gets the shield.
Strike a pose!
Up to the freezer! Rain outlines your fate.
We don't get enough energy.
Let me weave you a verse. Into the bull.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in some...
A dash of frosting. Ring cutter. The stars.
The problem is, you know what's the problem is? Like, yeah, it's Shinchu. Since Shinchu is level 70, his damage reduction, it's a little bit low, and because of that,
Up to the freezer. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power of the rock. Paradise. Extinguish.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come on! How dare...
A little amuse bouche. Rain outlines your fate.
you see, like, a small. Okay, let me just, like, yeah, I will try a couple more times and that's it, because yeah, it's a little bit, like, yeah, difficult to switch. But when it comes to New Wallet, is way more easy. Why? His rotation is pretty straightforward and it's not so ping dependent, you know, like it is, but yeah, you still can do something. Not the first mode, like, not first, more like if you kill the small ones, it deals big damage to the big crab shield. Vortex, your voice is a bit low. Can you increase? Like, yeah, it's okay. All right. Okay, it's like now it's okay. I'm like a little bit like away from microphone. Okay, let's try a couple more times, but yeah, I don't think I can finish it with that. Like, energy is low, unfortunately.
Yes, know my sword. Ring cutter.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
Up to the freezer. Rain outlines your fate. Let me leave you up.
Am I still...
So yeah, I'm not going to do that. Sorry about that. So yeah. Oh yeah, like my friends use Skirk burst like rotation to do a lot of hit in that small. That's true. Yeah, that's the only way, by the way. What you need to do, like, let's say like the rotation is like that. Usually you use like her hold skill first to get that burst. Let me show you. After that you use allies.
Fearless. A dash of frosting. No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Oh, the point is,
Fearless. Into the void.
like,
The
yeah,
stars fade.
yeah. To be honest, Desta, not gonna lie, I wish you best of luck with that. Use Newlet's Kirk double, like, okay, Newlet's Kirk. Yeah, my friends like use Kirk burst, okay. So yeah, like, I would say it's better to use, or like, oh yeah, you will grab that. By the way, like, with your characters, actually it's possible to get 180, because your Nefer team is actually pretty powerful with Columbina 6. You know what I want to try? Since you already finished, I want to try... Yeah, sorry about that, like Desta, I'm really sorry about that. I wish you best of luck with that, with this team. To be honest, yeah, if you ask me, Newlet is way more safe. You know what the problem is? I would suggest you to do what? Increase energy recharge on Furina. Increase energy recharge on Escoffier, definitely. It's super low. You have enough energy recharge on Shinchu. So yeah. You need at least double Hydro. With one Hydro it's a little bit difficult to do. That's why Newlet is actually so cool. You can use xilonen and Kazuha, or like, let's say I use Citlali. In this case, yeah, it's like additional damage, you know, to Cryo. But Kazuha is also good. Kazuha is also... I finished with Citlali. Yeah, I finished with Citlali. But I want to try like this one, you know? Like, I will just, like, if you don't mind, I will just kind of delete, like, the timing, you know, it will delete the timing. How many energy recharge should I get? About, let's say like that. For Furina, it's about 200. For Escoffier, it's 160, 165. It's enough. At least, like, yeah, for me, it's like that. Close to 200 on Furina. And, like, yeah. And also, don't forget, for example... what weapon you use on Escoffier? You use like this weapon. I use Favonius, so it's actually helpful. It's additional particle for my teammates, you know. So yeah, I maybe would suggest you to switch that. It's still up to you. Maybe your artifacts are not so good. Oh, you use this one. It's actually not a bad idea. And this one, okay. I usually use Tenacity on Furina. And actually, it's not a bad. Like for Skirk, it's okay. For Newlet, it's bad. Oh yeah, that's why I use this one. Actually, yeah, to not switch. I got it now. I got it. Come on, Vortex. Like this, the characters have constellation and mostly signature. Feel free to try more teams. How many energy recharge? Feel free. Reset all. Okay. For even 180. Escoffier maybe the same. So I should change Escoffier Sands to energy recharge. No, actually no. No, you don't need to do that. Actually, she needs an attack. Like, you need to keep that. You just need to get energy recharge substat. You don't have enough. Or switch the weapon to Favonius. Oh, you have only one Favonius? No, you have only one Favonius. Oh my god, for real? Damn, bro. Damn. Okay. You need Favonius weapon. That's crazy, actually. Okay. I didn't see that. Even 200 isn't 200 EM. No, Mirak, if you play high pace gameplay in diary mode, it's not. It's 200s. It's like okay, not. It's okay. It's kind of like what you need. Don't compare like menacing mode, fearless mode, like even fearless actually you need a lot. But yeah, don't compare menacing mode or like Spiral Abyss. Spiral Abyss gives you some, you know, Spiral Abyss it's easy. In Spiral Abyss we usually have couple enemies, you know, you can get some energy back. When it comes to Stygian, it's usually one. Let's see, yes, this one is couple because of like small crabs, but this one is one enemy and this one is one as well. Yeah, you cannot consider the smallest ones as the enemies because you need to attack either them or like big ones. So yeah, I want to try this one, you know, because could you check my Columbina? Oh, hey Pikmin, how are you doing? Could you check my Columbina and tell me what is? Of course I can, but if you can send me the like in-game ID because I'm not on my account. Send me in-game ID, please. Got 2 level up, 190 and 1 for Favonius. Oh, for real? I mean, yes, you know why? To be honest, like at the moment my account has 3 Favonius weapons. I mean like 3 Favonius lands, I mean polearms, but I don't have more than that. Only 3, 5 are 5 weapons. But I will do one more because I see that if you ask me which one is the most useful one in this game, it's Favonius Flins. For real, that polearm is actually crazy. It's not because it's broken as hell. It's because we have a lot of characters who can use that, you know? And also like it's pretty fast attacks. Mostly, I would say most of them, they are off field, you know? By the way, like rather than like Aino, I would recommend my constellation to Aino. You know why I didn't use Nilo or like Testa? Because I don't know how to use Nilo. I don't have Nilo. The problem is, you know, guys, like don't get me, but like since I don't have some characters, for me it's a little bit difficult to like just use them. You know, the same thing comes with that Nefer. To be honest, I know that you need to use her skill. After that, do charge attacks because we have that modified Dendrocores, you know, which she utilized to do the damage. But again, you need to get proper pace. When it comes to Nilo, I don't know how to use Nilo at all. I know you need to use her skill and burst, yeah, and when you have that aura around you, that Hydra aura, you get that application. But again, for me, Aino is better. For real. Just a second. And more Dendro as Resha. I can try it, no problem, if you want me to. You mean like in Flins team? I can try it. Just a second, guys. Let me switch real quick. Let me switch the window real quick. Yeah, I won't try this one. I will try Nilo, why not? Alright, just a second. Oh, what you need to do, crit rate is a little bit low. Completely, what I would suggest you to do, like Pikmin, completely skip normal attacks for now. Focus on her burst and skill. By the way, I would suggest you to crown burst as well. Why is that? Even though some players say that burst is actually useless, it's actually not that, because burst activate passive. So what I would suggest you to do, if you can, level 9, test it. And after that, if you have enough resources, just level it up to level 10. Completely skip normal attacks, because she is Constellation 0, most likely you will use her as a supportive character. And you have Nefer, and you have Lauma, you have crazy characters, by the way, congrats. When it comes to her build, energy recharge is enough. I would say even though Prototype Amber gives you 18, like it's R1, it's 12 energy, since you cannot get them immediately, you get like 4 every 2 seconds. Not all of the particle can be catched with Columbina, and that's a problem. So because of that, if you can increase energy recharge up to 160, yeah, it would be way more easy to use Columbina. When it comes to crit rate, definitely crit rate and crit damage. You just have like low, you know. And also, this set is not the best set for supportive Columbina. If you ask me, I would suggest you to use Serenade one. I tested a couple times. By the way, I maybe will switch to my account. I will show you. So yeah, I tested a couple times and I noticed that it's better to use Serenade on Columbina rather than this one. If you have someone on Serenade, then let's say, for example, if you play with Lauma, Lauma should be on Deepwood. It's better. Nefer should be on this set. And Columbina should be on Serenade, but not this set, you know? So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's like kind of like not a great set for Columbina. Oh, Yoni, like no problem. You can send like Yoni, you can send me your ID. I can check it now. No problem. I think Nilo is just like her 3 skills, except if you use her on field. I will try to use that, no problem. I mean, I will try to use that. Nilo just skill 3 times and she got Hydra Aura, then swap out, no need to burst. For real? Oh, okay. Thank you very much, guys. I will crown burst too, just like what I get. Yeah, that's true. That Datora boss actually, yeah. So like, unfortunately, only once a week. Not gonna lie, Pikmin, you need to improve everything. Oh, Mirak. It's because I have no idea how are you supposed to build. Oh, no problem. Like, okay, let me just say. Let me just like say you like from beginning what you need to do. Oh, all right, just a second. So yeah, she activate like you have a ton of HP at first place. She activate like yeah, HP helps her to deal hydro damage. That is true because like her skill damage and her burst damage scales on HP. The point is every 6 seconds she deals lunar related damage, which is the like decent amount of damage. So because of that, it's better to go like about 35k HP and invest to crit rate, crit damage and energy recharge. Elemental mastery, I would say you don't need that at all. You can completely ignore it. If you have some, it's alright. If you don't have, yeah. Attack, she doesn't need attack at all. So the set is properly yeah, it's HP, crit rate or crit damage. In your case, yeah, since you don't, like, unfortunately, you don't have enough crit, you just like, to be honest, like Pikmin, you just have bad pieces. So yeah. When it comes to energy, as I mentioned, 160. Crit rate, about 60 is okay because she gets 15 out of her passive. And also like what's the level she is? Yeah, she's level 90, so yeah. When it comes to crit damage, as much as possible. So that's it. She's not so difficult to build. By the way, if as a reference, you can check my account. Like I use Serenade. And I use like, for me, that Columbina is actually like pretty good. Yeah, my weapon is a little bit different, but again, you still can get, yeah, you have no crit damage, unfortunately, as a substat on your artifacts. Okay, Yoni. Just a second, Yoni. All right, Pikmin, like, yeah, it's like that. It's not so difficult, but again, I would suggest you to switch to Serenade if you, like, it's still up to you. You know why? Let's say like that. For DPS, this set is actually, like, yeah, if you, like, for example, in the future want to use as a on-fielder, this set is not okay because it's for field characters, but Serenade is good because it's pretty, you know, it's optimal for Nod-Krai teams. Especially if you do Nod-Krai related damage, lunar related, maybe Nod-Krai, lunar related damage. Let me check one. So yeah, oh yeah, you cannot see the substat. So yeah, you cannot see the text. I kind of miss that set. I should use on Lauma if I put Serenade on Columbina. Like, no, like, I wouldn't suggest it to use that set on Lauma. You know why? I mean, you can, because actually you can use her skill Lauma skill, but it's not going to be great damage. I would suggest you to switch Lauma to Deepwood. Your Nahide is Constellation 0. You can use Nahide in that team or Sucrose. In that case, Sucrose actually might be better, you know? Like use Sucrose with Vivi set, Lauma, Nefer, and Columbina. That's a team for you. Like this, like, yeah, and Sucrose. If you use like Nahida, you can, why not? But again, I wouldn't suggest you to use like, in that case, on Lauma. Keep that set on Lauma as well. Even though this set cannot stack, you know, it's a little bit downgrade, to be honest. You can go with instructor set, but the problem is, in any case, switch to Sucrose, you will get more damage. So the team is going to be Nefer, Lauma, Columbina, and Sucrose. In that case, you will be okay with artifact set as well. As a reference, yes, okay, like you can check my Columbina. Again, like I have different weapon, but I have sets, I have substats. You can check how much you need, because let's say like that, even if I switch my her signature weapon to prototype Amber, I still have enough crit rate, enough crit damage, and energy recharge, you know? So yeah, it's the same. Why Serenade is good, as by the way, Serenade also gives you 2-piece, gives you additional energy recharge. It's also pretty useful for Columbina. Will there be any character who can use that set I'm using on Columbina right now? Yes, it's Ineffa who can use it. It's actually Ineffa. And Columbina. Ineffa and Columbina only at the moment, but again, like it's better to use Serenade on Columbina. It still depends on teams, you know why? Let's say like that, for me, for my Flins team, where I use Constellation 0 Flins, Constellation 0 Columbina, Sucrose, and Ineffa, with Serenade I do more damage than with this set. You know, even though Columbina's damage increase, overall team DPS is lower, you know. So yeah, and it's not so comfortable to play, unfortunately. Serenade is actually good because it gives buff to all of your teammates. Since you use Ineffa get buff, Flins get buff, and actually team DPS is increase. Alright, so yeah, Pikmin, if you don't have any other question, let me check Yoni's account as well. Just a second, let me switch that. Yoni, it was Columbina, right? Oh, by the way, as a reference, yeah, Yoni invest into this set, into normals, but use this set, which is actually, well, okay, you can, why not? I mean, you do the damage. So yeah, as a reference, let me show you like this build. So yeah, you see that 80 crit rate. It's actually a little bit high, but it's all right. I mean, like he gets additional 50% from, I would say, like, you know what, Yoni, if you ask me, I would say it's actually a pretty good build. But what I would suggest you to do, if you switch your circlet to crit damage with at least 10% crit rate, you will be alright with crit rate and with a high amount of crit damage, you know? Yes, it has energy recharge and HP. Actually, it's a pretty good, yeah, keep it like that, because you get additional 50%, you know? And if you use with a Lauma team, you get additional 10%. So it's you overcap that crit rate by 5%. So I still, if you mostly use with Nefer, I don't know, you don't have, I don't know how Aino is, your Aino, because if your Aino is Constellation 6 or something, Constellation 1 or 2, you actually can use Aino with Flins. You have Flins as well, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so yeah, Pikmin, just keep that in mind. Like, this set is actually good, which is Serenade. I would suggest you to do. Completely skip normal. I don't know why Yoni did that. Yeah, Yoni, like, just maybe use her on field, you know. Crown her burst, which is actually, yeah, like, you will get a lot of damage, by the way. So, because, like, lunar reactor damage will be increased up to 40%, which is actually cool. And also, burst activate her passive, which also do like increase more damage, like gives you more damage. When it comes to energy, it's a lot of energy, but again, like, he has crazy pieces. I would maybe suggest what I would suggest you to do, like, lower that energy. It's actually more than enough. You can completely change this piece. You know why? It has lower crit rate, crit damage. You can go even without any like energy recharge. 165 is more than enough, and this set gives you additional 20, by the way. Other than that, I would suggest you, if you switch this piece with more crit rate, you can actually switch this one, circlet, to crit damage one, you know? And your Columbina will be crazy as hell, not gonna lie. You still have crazy pieces. 31 crit damage. Nice, nice. And like a lot of energy recharge, not gonna lie. Alright, so yeah. Yoni, are you here? Alright, let me switch back to the game, guys. Let me test that Flins team real quick. I mean, I don't wanna keep Desta because, yeah, it's so late for her. So it's going to be like this, right? I just wanna test how fast it's like, yeah, Constellation 6 with Constellation 2.
Use the force authorized.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Stay clear.
Be silent. Close your eyes. You can fear the dark. Be silent. The long sleep beckons.
A moonlit night for all.
Preparing for dust up.
Animal Tech 6308.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. Observe. Night falls.
Three moons converge. Surge.
Installation chamber deployed.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. Actually, that's what I thought. 43 seconds. That's crazy. Actually, that's Constellation. It's possible to do even more faster. It's just like, yeah, that's pink related stuff is a little bit not. Yeah, that's insane. All right. That's the will pull for Varka. No problem. Oh, okay, like that's, you mean like about time? Yeah, let me, like, in that case, let me try what we did. Oh yeah, you told me like no need to use. Okay. You can use Nilo, like. What about your Nilo? Okay, signature weapon, nice, nice. That weapon is actually so crazy because back then this was the only weapon with a HP subs, like, yeah, second stat. It was crazy weapon. And just a second. Okay, let's try Nilo. Is that diary for? Yeah, it's a diary. Like, yeah, it's like, that's why I wanted to test the team. By the way, again, like, let's say like that. Just a second. If I'm not mistaken, your weapon is this one. Okay. By the way, this weapon is better than I tested this with this one and sacrificial. Like, you have low elemental mastery. If you increase elemental mastery, the damage will be even better. Keep that in mind. Let me check your substats. But oh, it's level 16. So yeah, you lose some. It's low and level 4, okay. Level 4, right? Yeah, level 4. This one level 4. Alright, so yeah, you got the point. I mean, like, you can get up to 700s or 800s with that. You don't need to use her burst, so completely ignore energy recharge. You don't need that. Nilo is for Dendro. So better to Nefer team. Oh, you want me to use on Nefer team instead of like instead of Nahida? Okay. What was that? It was Aino. By the way, how your Aino is Constellation 6, right? If your Aino is Constellation 6, by the way, Aino is at Constellation 6. She's extremely powerful character. Just as let me here. Oh, 8. Nice. That's why it was so easy to clear with Flins, because like she actually, you know, like what you can say that Aino at Constellation 6, when it comes to buff, yeah, she is not like Columbina, definitely, and she doesn't have personal damage or field damage, but she buffs pretty well. You know, when it comes to buffing, she buffs actually pretty well. Nilo Dangerous. Yes, Aino is crazy. Usually I use Nilo when Columbina on Flint's team. Oh, you mean like that? But you know, like what? Yeah, it's not a bad idea, but I don't think. Let's try Nilo here. Just like, yeah, just in case. Let's give it a try. But yeah, your Columbina Flint's team is actually crazy as hell. Even though Flint's is... You know what we can try? Just a second. Because you know you need to do Luna. Oh yeah, I wanted to try another team. My bad. I messed up some. Since you need to do lunar damage, right? You can go the team like this. I want to try your Chiori. Actually, your Chiori is capable to clear that. And let's go for xilonen. I use xilonen here, that's alright. So rotation is going to be... yeah, something like that. Okay, like yeah. Animations. Hey Lofi, how are you doing? How good is HP for new OLED? Have a set with a good ratio and 41k HP with Amber product. It's a good actually ratio. You know, Lofi. If you ask me, let me just, if you don't mind, Testa. So yeah, let me show you new OLED. What you need for new OLED, if you ask me, I personally prefer to use HP crit, but in some cases, actually triple HP is also the case, you know. When it comes to his HP, as much as possible. Yeah, it's low. You need to get 40k something. I hope like it's alright. Oh, it's hydro damage. Alright, yeah, like. But if you have good piece with like HP, like which one, circlet or like go to the HP. This ratio is okay. What I would suggest you to do, by the way, Lofi, go to Miliastra and do the test, that dummy test. If you don't know what is it, I can show you. So yeah, it's actually the best way to check if your new OLED is better with that piece or another piece, actually. You know, it's the best way to do that. Alright, let me check this one first. Let's like, yeah, unfortunately, as you know guys, like YouTube has a delay, so yeah, you will hear my answer a little bit. Yeah, after like maybe 20 or 30 seconds, something like that. Let's try this one.
Ultimatum protocol. Scatter! Let's go.
What?
Yeah.
A new moon rises.
Defense Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for
Elemental
dust
mass
up.
actually.
Next custom. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Let's go.
Wings converge.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol. Letting
No,
brave names
that's
echo.
my bad. You know, like actually, this is faster than like with that. You tell me with Nefer, but it's my bad maybe. What does C1 Bina do? Oh, like Mirak. Oh, I will check that. Double will. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Luffy. Okay, okay. Iron HP, and crit damage so far. Yeah, I do the same, Luffy. Like, in my opinion, it's the best way to do charge. Change ineffa with Furina. With Furina, pure lunar crystal. Okay, no problem. Actually, yes, that's a best idea. That's a bad idea. You're right. Not Furina, actually. Oh, you know what's the problem with that? Why you cannot do that? I forgot. You need like double to enable team bonus. That's why I use the Nefer. But it's better to use Aino. We can use Aino. You need like 2 Nod-Krai. Don't forget about that, guys. Oh, but you know, this time is better than the time I did with Nefer. But it's, yes, it's obvious. Constellation 6, all of them. So yeah. That's why I put ineffa there. I will try with Furina as well. I will try with Furina. Let's try this one first, then switch to Furina.
Surge.
Drop the code. Scatter. Let's go, Tomato.
A new moon rises. Wane. You want this?
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Green moons converge. Surge. Just one! Being done.
Bring it.
Next customer.
Delicate as silk.
Wane. A moonlit night for all. Go slaw! Good!
Lend me a hand.
A new moon
I lose my
rises.
Hydra application, I think.
You want this? Being done.
It's alright. It's alright, actually. But I think like ineffa is better. You know why is that? You know why ineffa is better? Even though, yeah, it looks like you steal some damage from, you steal some Hydra application, it's actually like the damage is so high, so ineffa is better. Wow, that damage is like, it's possible to get, what? Half that damage as Constellation 0. Still trying to understand Columbina. Oh, Columbina is crazy, Luffy, if you ask me. Damn. Lunar crystallize. Yeah, by the way, you can do that. You know why lunar crystallize is extremely crazy one, to be honest, and that's why that Zabai, which is going to be released on the second phase, she's actually going to be. I personally don't like the kit, but she's going to be powerful, definitely, extremely powerful. Is it like possible to get half of that damage? Unfortunately, Luffy, it's not, because she's Constellation 6, but you know what? You can do this pose with Constellation 0 as well if you have Nefer. It's possible. Columbina is not so difficult to use. If you ask me, it's better to go like, let's say like that. Let's check. Let me show. So yeah, put her on Serenade, give her enough energy recharge. It's like 125 is unfortunately not enough. Even if you use her, yes, he gets something out of Constellation, but if she's Constellation 0, it's 150, 155. With her signature, without signature, it's 160, 165 with Prototype Amber. When it comes to crit rate, crit damage, just keep the ratio. So it's about like 60 or 65 to 200. It's more than enough, you know? So yeah, and you can get like with Ineffa, that double character, like they're actually crazy as hell. You wanted to try me with Furina, right? Let's try with Furina. I think Constellation 0 to Constellation 6 is like 3x, like, oh, maybe 3x more damage. I don't think so that it's so much actually. You know why? You mean like 300% more damage, right? I don't think it's so much. Let's say like that. Constellation, no, not so much. Maybe, or maybe, I don't know. Like, you know, like, to be honest, yeah, I usually use Constellation 0, so yeah, it's a little bit difficult to say. But your theory is crazy. The only problem is, I just get used to that like skill, because like, oh, when that skill has that round icon, it means like you switch to another character. I didn't know that.
Strike a pose!
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Let's go, Tomato.
Premium converge. Surge. Time to shine!
Let the mountain's veins boil. Lend me a hand. Let's go, Tomato. Grab some coat. Scatter.
Flame, a moonlit night for all.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song. Letting Crave names echo. Next customer. I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Surge. Moons converge.
Strike a pose.
Time to shine!
Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil.
No, it's still right. Actually, it's not bad. But again, like, Ineffa was like, in my opinion, Ineffa was the best one. Let's try with Ineffa again, if you don't mind. So yeah, because Ineffa is actually worth. Okay, so yeah, something like that. So yeah, it was Ineffa. You don't need to use Ineffa or like Xilonen's burst, you know. Well, Nefer, like, out of all the Nod-Krai DPS, I only have Flins set. I mean, like, no, not like, actually Flins is enough. For me, I have Flins as well, only Flins. I have Flins. I would suggest you to go for Columbina, if you ask me. You know why? Because Columbina is actually, like, can used in so many different teams, especially with Flins. So yeah. If you can get for Nefer as well, it's actually crazy. But again, Columbina is must-have in my opinion. About Nefer, yeah, it depends. You know why? I think when it comes to Nefer, actually, Nefer is not bad. Like, overall, she is not bad. You need to get used to her, and also, like, you know, like what? It depends on the style. If you like that combat, that kit, then, like, yeah, it's alright. Me personally, I don't like it. Charge attacks, it's a little bit weird, but you know, like, I played a couple times. It's not bad. If you catch the pace, actually, it's good. You know. But Nefer is pretty powerful. Let me try with this one, ineffa.
Defensive mode engaged.
A moonlit night for all.
Preparing for dust up.
Surge.
Next customer. I am the cutting edge of fashion. Lend me a hand.
A new moon rises. Whoa.
Annihilation mode. Insulation chamber.
Next customer. Delicate as silk.
Green moons converge.
Defensive mode engaged. Bring it!
Damn, bro, it's 194. Are you crazy? 61 seconds. That's insane, actually. But yeah, that's the power of Constellation 6. It's actually, yeah. If you notice that, like this, it's like Columbina ineffa duo is actually, damn, like it's crazy. Yeah, and by the way, it's better to use this team rather than. By the way, what I mentioned, like, let's say like that. Instead of using, as I mentioned, you can clear 180 easily, but yeah, you can go like even without ineffa. So you can switch ineffa. Let's say you can go Furina. I wouldn't suggest you to go Furina. Maybe, you know why? It's better to go like. I mean, would be better to go for Aino. Actually, Aino can give you not maybe like close to it. Yeah, let's try another team. I want to try like this team on the upper half. So yeah. But your theory is crazy, and especially with that lunar crystallize, it's just getting 60 seconds on that crap. What? I'm not confident on the bottom team. Ah, you mean like the last one? 60 cents on the crap. To be honest, you know, like you asked me about like what you need to do first, like deal with that shield or like kill that small swans, and I answered that I don't know. It's the first day of Stygian, so you would definitely will get some clues, you know. So yeah, just wait a couple days. You know, there will be definitely an easy way to clear that crap, definitely. You know, because let's say like that, for me I found that like it's better to kill them at the same time, all of them, because you get like more time when he's down with like, yeah, with decreased resistances. But maybe it's different, it's like completely different, like I don't know. But with your team you can do that, with Constellation 6 Furina. I will try that crab again. Let me first try Flins on this team.
Insulation chamber.
Stay clear. Absorption test.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
A new moon rises. Surge.
Preparing for dust up.
Stand clear.
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Green moons converge. Flame.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Absorption test.
Observe. Close your eyes.
A moonlit night for all.
Defensive mode engaged.
Stop with rotation
Ultimatum
already.
protocol.
Stand clear.
Observe.
But it's still super fast. I mean, yeah, it's still super fast, you know. But again, you know why is that fast? Because of Columbina Furina. Only because of this duo, it's so fast. No, it's like C0R1 Flins, but like constellation 6 and constellation. Yeah, like Flins. Yeah, I can show you the build by the way, Luffy. So yeah, it's constellation 6, constellation 2 with signature. It's constellation 4, but you don't need more than 2 constellations because she gives like. By the way, it's like as I mentioned, like yeah, damage might be a little bit more in case of more elemental mastery. And Flins, yes, Flins is Constellation 0 with signature and a pretty decent build, not gonna lie. The build is actually pretty okay, because like yeah, a little bit overcapped non-crited, but that's alright, at least you have enough energy recharge. 150, it's crazy, you know why? It's more than enough, because in that case you can do double skill and burst, or double mini burst and burst. That's crazy. At the end, it's insane. You know what? I just wanna try. I know like her application is not enough, but she can hit all of them. You know why? Because she has pretty good area if you have double Nod-Krai characters on a team.
Insulation chamber deployed. Absorption test.
Observe. To dust. Be silent. To dust.
Converge.
Not enough.
Flame. Animal test 63.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. Night falls.
A new moon rises. Surge.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Stand clear.
Observe. Be silent. To dust.
Converge.
Insulation chamber.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Observe. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. The night cometh. Be silent. Your soul.
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Okay. I mean, at least it's possible. I know that's not a crazy time. But yeah, I mean, like the point is that duo is actually crazy as hell. Let me try different team. So yeah. So when it comes to teams, let's try Kazuha. Because actually Kazuha is better than Citlali, and you have, if I'm not mistaken, your Kazuha is Constellation 2, right? Yeah, with signature. Yeah, nice. And like, yeah, it's like... it's a knife. Oh yeah, it's low elemental master. Why is that? You use him healing bonus. Ah, alright. I mean, it's not okay, but yeah, oh my god, energy recharge, for real? Energy recharge is okay, but healing bonus, it's not okay. Okay, I got it. So yeah, I will keep it anyway. That's fat. It's okay. I mean, like you mean using that Flins, it's alright. I mean, yeah, like I messed up with rotation a little bit. You know why? Unfortunately, I don't know why, but I couldn't get enough energy for Columbina. When it fight with the first boss, it's alright, but when you fight with the crab one, it's, yeah, you know, maybe because of that Flint's trying to get the smallest one with normal attacks, you know? Because they are kind of close to him, maybe. Just a second, I want to build the team. Oh, when it comes to this one, Chiori, right? Let's say like that, like if if you go for the buy, actually you can clear this one pretty fast. You know why? You have Columbina. You don't need the buy constellation 6, by the way. The buy constellation 0 and signature is more than enough. But you have Chiori. Chiori is actually crazy. Unfortunately, you need second Nod-Krai. You can maybe go for Jahoda. If your Jahoda is constellation 6, she gives some crit. Yeah. With the last constellations. So yeah. Characters in your primary creature. Okay, let's just keep this one. Just a second. And how much energy recharge? Oh, nice, nice, nice. What about the weapon? Most likely Favonius one. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. That's R5 Favonius. Sorry if I missed it. I just like news that Crab can be fight with Lunar. Oh, let's say like that. It's not Lunar concrete. Like, you know why is that? It's kind of like you just like power creep him. You know, let's say like a power creep. You mean like, yeah, you just like brute force him. It's kind of like the damage is so high, you just brute force him. Off piece. That's fast. Is it possible to run a Skirk team with? Yes, with a Crab. Yes, like Luffy, it's possible. But there some technique with that. You know why? To clear the shields, you need to go double Hydro. With one Hydro, it's difficult. The team, what I would suggest you to do, it's Skirk, Furina, Escoffier with enough energy recharge, and Shinchu. Shinchu is actually crazy. I wouldn't suggest you to go for my favorite, and I forgot her name. Just a sec. Yelan, damn, right? Don't use it so much. So yeah, why is that? Why I wouldn't suggest you to go for Yelan? Because Yelan has 18 seconds cooldown. It's not okay with Skirk. But Shinchu actually with Favonius, it's extremely useful. So the team is going to be like this for a Crab. By the way, you can easily clear Fearless mode. It's going to be Skirk, Furina, Shinchu, and just a second. And Escoffier. If you don't have Escoffier, you can use Charlotte. Charlotte is actually pretty good. But keep that in mind, you need to give enough energy for Furina, for Shinchu, and for Charlotte. Without energy, it's a little bit difficult to play. Like Stygian doesn't give you energy, as you know, when you start the stage, and at the same time, you need some energy to continue, to do rotations. Okay, so yeah, let's try this team. I just want to see if it's possible to do within 6. Actually, it's possible, you know. You're welcome, Luffy. So yeah. Oh yeah, first team. So it's going to be like this one. We use xilonen here. Xilonen is actually crazy because she gives damage to your which one is better to use, huh? Definitely second. We can go Goro. Goro. Just a second. Ah. Gotcha. Okay, just let's do last one because okay, maybe it's like a couple more tests like this and that's it, because yeah, it's so late for you. Oh, okay, it's going to be like, yeah, like that. Let's give it a try. I don't know, but
Silence!
Shower me with praise!
Wind strike!
Settle down.
Let the world collide!
Not enough energy.
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Bow your head. The tides beckon. Settle down.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Wind strike!
Bow your head. Be sanctified. Silence.
Let my name echo in song!
Oh my god. I feel like it's something odd, you know, that something is like, oh my god, you need some energy. I mean, like, yeah, I know, like, it's kind of like, yeah, even though she is Constellation 6, you need some energy. With 100, it's actually like, yeah, it's so bad. Oh wait. Alright, so yeah, like, okay, like, let's, like, stop at this point. But yeah, you definitely can, like, this team is okay. This one is the best one, to be honest, and it's like easily to finish, or like that crap was within 60, definitely. You just need to get used, and as I mentioned, yeah, unfortunately, I will watch, like, yeah, I will read or watch about this boss, what you need to do first, like small ones, or like his shield, its shield. When it comes to like these couple bosses, you can clear it within 60, yeah, it's possible. And yes, on a upper one, it's better to use Chiori. Just a second, let me try the team I just like. Just a second, this one. Not a great one, but we need to activate Ascendant, right? Do we need activated Ascendant? Ah, by one. I don't think it's a good idea, but let's give it a try. Annoying crab, like, oh, I never used like xilonen and burst because her skill, oh my god, heals at Constellation 6, my bad. So yeah, I didn't know that, damn, like, my bad. Sorry about that. I didn't know that. By the way, I remember that you told me that once, so yeah, you don't need energy because, like, yeah, she's...
Bond is strong! Let her rip! Lend me a hand. Scrub this color. Scatter! A new moon rises. I'll settle this. Stand with me. Drilling down! Let's go. A moonlit night for all. Edge of fashion.
What? Okay, like, yeah, its damage is actually not okay. Damage is actually not okay. Or maybe I do something wrong, but let me check. Okay. Like second, like let's say like that geo buff, it's about like crystallized reaction. You need to be under lunar crystallized reaction and so yeah, like what? Moondrift, so yeah, additionally when characters protected by a shield or when a moondrift lunar crystallized reaction are nearby. Ah, okay, so yeah, it's like you actually should be alright. Let's try it.
Let's go, Tomato. Lend me a hand. Drop this color. Scatter.
Three moons converge.
Let me weave you a verse.
A new moon rises.
That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, okay. Not enough. Not enough. So you need either like Aino. Aino is okay. Xilonen is actually normal. So yeah. Alright. So yeah. But again, in any case, it's like, yeah, you need to test with the teams. Again, as I mentioned, like it's the first day of Stygian. So yeah, you definitely will be alright. I mean, like, at least, unfortunately, you cannot use Columbina in all of the teams, unfortunately. But you have pretty decent teams, like especially that Flins with your Aino, it definitely can do that. I mean, I used to use Furina back then to clear diary mode. It was possible with my Constellation Zero without his signature, with Homo, with stuff of Homo, with stuff of Homo weapon, Polar, and ineffa. When it comes to a last one, you know, if you use, actually it's possible, I mean, use Skirk, Flins, use Skirk. What you need to do, Desta, to clear like in 60, I would say, in my opinion, if you use... Yeah, if you use xilonen on the first team and like Skirk on the last one, maybe yes, you can deal with that shields. Again, we need some more info about that last crab. Actually, yes, he's a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. Alright, so yeah, let me go back to the Mondstadt, and maybe that's it for today, guys. Well, it's like getting late for me, I think so. Oh, you're welcome, Luffy. I can see you live again. Hopefully I can. Yeah, usually I'm live on Monday, Wednesday and Fridays. So yeah, usually like that. Sometimes like, yeah, I miss streams. Sorry about that. So yeah, but usually like that. Just turn on notifications. So yeah. Alright. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. That was actually super fun. I never used Constellation 6 Columbina, but yeah, she's just insanely crazy. And if you want to go for constellations, and Constellation 2 is okay. So let's say if you saved some for like, yeah, that constellation gives you up to 40% more damage, and it's actually decent amount of damage, especially if you have ineffa. Crazy team, like crazy duo. You can use that characters literally in any teams, you know. And also you don't need more than 2 Nod-Krais to enable the passive completely. And the only point is, what I would suggest you to use, use proper set. Like if you have Constellation 0, it's like Serenade is the best for Columbina, in my opinion. Not as that sub DPS set. Sub DPS set is good for ineffa. That is true. It's really cool on ineffa. So yeah, alright. What to close with? Scambooks? I mean, no problem. If you want to, of course we can. I mean, I don't know if you have enough. What you say me like what set you need? Damn, you have a like. Are you sure you can? I can like do all of them? Maybe you have something special. Huh? Let me check it first. So yeah, this one trash. Okay. Ah, all right. So yeah, you lock the ones you need. All right. Okay, it's an HP. Oh yeah, looks like yeah, you did all of the stuff. All right. Oh, you lock the ones. All right. Like yeah, you just Desta, you just said me say me like what set you need. And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, in 6.4 we should get a new set into the strongbox. If I'm not mistaken, it should be Natlan ones, you know. Usually they give us like in 6.4 and also at the end of the patch, something like that. We'll see, it's possible. Maybe not all 12 or 20. What you mean that's 12 or 20? Ah, okay, you mean like not 39, but what? 20? Like, okay, no problem. Let's go like 21, right? You mean like that, right? I feel I need more tenacity. Tenacity is crazy set, by the way. Like, let's say like that. Tenacity and noblesse is a set which can be used. That is true. You also can use this one if you don't have like for chivalrous and for Lauma, by the way. You know what? Actually, Lauma also, if I'm in any case, Lauma has a set. Not my bad. I said the second time actually. Yeah, no need. It's chivalrous set. Okay, no problem. Tenacity is a good one. Yeah, 21, fine. Okay, let's do it. So it's 21, right? Yeah, 21. It's like gambling, you know? Okay. Nice. Crazy one. Oh, at least something. Attack. Oh, it's not a bad attack, actually. It would be nice to get energy recharge. But again, at least something. Yeah, and by the way, I do the same, by the way. I don't spend all of them immediately at the same time. It's actually a bad idea. You know why? It's better to use like by I don't know, by 21 or something like that. And that's it. No need to use all of them. Okay, so. And yeah, she has moons, by the way. That's crazy, actually. It looks extremely, and by the way, like you know about constellations as well, right? Like she has moons like in here. They made it super cool, you know, extremely cool.
Would you like to go moon gazing? You can sit in my
One
rocking
level
chair
up.
and
Oh,
admire the view.
I would for
Or
a coffee.
we could go to the moon and gaze down into
Let's.
that.
Oh, no problem. Let's do
Whatever you
couple
prefer.
levels. If it's went pretty cool, I will continue. Okay, that's a crit rate. Alright, so yeah, that's done. My luck is terrible, sorry about that. You know, actually, let's say like that. It's tenacity one, it might be useful now, it's not. So yeah, I destroyed the crazy people, yeah. Moon phase, so beautiful. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. So yeah, like this, I'm not going to continue with that leveling up, and that's... Idle animation is crazy as hell. By the way, like on Friday, we're going to get Wuthering Waves
I don't sing for anyone in particular.
special program.
Still,
But yeah, I think you will be busy with Arknight Enfield, you know, that game. But so yeah, it's tomorrow. Let's say like that. We'll see. As I know, like Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget about the codes. I will post the video tomorrow with codes for Arknight Enfield. We have 4 codes or something, you know? Just like, yeah, keep them in mind. Because you don't forget to redeem them. Oh, let's say like that, they changed the game. By the way, they did a lot of changes. And they, if I'm not mistaken, they will do more changes to the game. Because at the moment, game is okay. But you know why? If you like the game, it's okay. If you get used to the games like Genshin Impact, like Wuthering Waves, yeah, it's a little bit different, you know?
Don't trust your eyes.
It's a little bit different. Yes, it's something
People
unique,
only
something
see what they
new,
want
but
to.
different.
So don't be your own fool.
All of them talking too much. Yeah, let's pray tomorrow. Alright, so yeah, thanks for joining once again, guys. Thank you very much, Desta, for that opportunity. It actually was super cool to test that Columbina. And yeah, I hope I will be online next. It's Friday. I hope so. We'll see. Alright, thanks for joining once again, guys, and bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.
I haven't been out in a while.
That's a nice haul.